Hey guys, Denmon here. So the question is, how long is this divorce process going to take? And it's not the right question. The right question is, how long do we need this divorce process to take? So here's the deal. In and of itself, the divorce process, if you just let the judges and the other side do what they're going to do, it's going to take quite a while. And that's because the system itself, it's litigation, it tends to be slow. We have deadlines in the system, but like I said, they tend to be slow. And because the 95% of the other attorneys out there, they tend to be reactive, right? 95% of attorneys that may be representing your wife, they tend to be reactive, and things just kind of move at a snail's pace. But your question should be this. It should be, how fast do you need your divorce to move to accomplish your goals? And there are going to be certain cases where you want to move the process really quick. There are going to be other cases where you're going to really want to slow it down. And here's some examples. Imagine the scenario where you have a situation where you want to have lots of time with your kids. In fact, you want to have 50-50 time sharing. That's your goal. You sit down with your attorney. That's what you guys decide. But here's the problem. Traditionally, you've worked a lot of hours. Your wife's been staying at home for a while. You don't have a lot of good facts in your past that can show the court in an otherwise relatively biased system that you should have 50-50 time sharing. So in that scenario, if everything else being equal, you're probably going to want to slow things down because you're going to want to build more facts. You're going to want to have some time sharing that you've developed after a separation during the divorce process so you can go to the judge later if you needed to. Granted, we're always trying to settle cases. You're always trying to settle your case, but you want to have enough facts that you can go to a judge later if need be and say, listen, judge, I can do this and here's why. Let me show you what I've done for the last 6 months, the last 9 months, the last 12 months, or whatever the case may be. But consider this other possibility. Imagine the situation where your spouse is, she wants to take you to the cleaners for alimony, and she wants something that's completely outrageous and unreasonable. And while your divorce is pending, you're footing all the bills. It's costing you a lot of money. In that scenario, all things being equal, you're trying to race to the courthouse. Again, you don't really want to go to trial. I know that. Most people don't. It's unreasonable to want that, but you want to get the best possible deal, and you need to put pressure on your spouse to get this done. And because you make more money, you're footing all the bills. You might be responsible for more attorney's fees, so you want to move as quick as you can. So the right question to ask is, what are your goals? And how long does this process need to be to accomplish your goals?